Hi guys! Today we're gonna be doing a um hand cam video, and today we're gonna be clipping our toenails and painting them. I've got my little tray here. It's got my accessories, my multi-tool, my fingernail toenail clipper with the little doohickey here. I don't know what you call this, the file. And today we're gonna be just doing some nice little hand cam stream video. And today is gonna be a fun video. So today, without any further ado, let's get right into it. 3, 2, 1, here we go. Alright, so this is gonna be an uncut, unedited video. And today I'm gonna be using my, you can tell it's been used a lot, but today I'm gonna be using my X brand dark red fingernail polish. And to top it off, we're going to put some protective coating on it. We're going to put protective glitter coating. It's Extreme Wear. Sally Hansen Extreme Wear Protective Coating. Now, I only recommend you use this as a protective coating. Don't try to use this as a daily, everyday activewear unless you want to screw up the entire process. This is a protective coating. This is not a polish. This is not a clear polish. It's a protective coating. As you can see right here on my fingers here, it's kind of hard to see, but right here and right here, it gives a nice, shiny, glossy shine. It's protective coating, protective glitter coating slash glossy shine. So today we're gonna be using 2 of these. So without any further ado, let's go ahead and get right into it. First, we're gonna take our tray and we're gonna take our fingernail clippings. Ignore those are bread ties. That was ADHD stimming earlier. You're not gonna be able to see my avatar move a whole lot because it's a hand cam, so it's gonna be really hard to see. But so right here, I'm gonna take our tray and we're gonna get started on the first toe. We'll clip our toe. We're gonna work our way up, clipping each piece little by little. So like that. Like that. You gotta be real careful not to jam the inside of your toe because that shit hurts. Pull that out like that. See, my toe's already bleeding. I jammed it accidentally, but that's alright. It ain't gonna hurt nothing. This is I'm gonna clean that out and go over to the next toe right here. It's hard to see. Okay, right there. Go over to the next toe, and again, you gotta be real careful. His toenails are easy to jam when you're clipping them. Just clip them like that. Work your way over. There we go. Okay. It don't have to be real perfect. You just want to trim it down to where it doesn't look like an old man's toe. It looks like an old man's toe. Okay. That one's good enough. Now let's move on to the next toe. I'll move my cam towards me a little bit more. Okay. Now, make sure to get our tray right here where we get our toenail clippings in it. Now, I don't have a traditional toenail clipping tray. It has your accessories like your toenail, fingernail clippers, and grooming set. I took apart in a fucking NES console that didn't work anymore, and I'm using that as a toenail clipping tray. So ignore my ghetto setup and continue with this shit here. And we're gonna take and just work our way up like that. Okay. And then this last toe here. We're gonna go ahead. You can see that little pinky toe right there. Wee. This little piggy went to the market, and this little piggy stayed home. This little piggy cried wee all the way home. All right. There's not much meat on this one. There's not much skin on this one, so I'm just gonna be real gentle, real careful not to muff it up. There we go, like that. All right, let's start with the other one. Oh, my back hurts. Oh my god. Okay, I feel like an old woman, an old man, grunting. I feel like an old woman grunting. All right, let's go ahead, like we did with the other one. Just go ahead, little by little. Don't jam it. Let's work our way up. For some reason, this one's not being as loud. But that's okay. We can just work our way up and do what we gotta do. Again, you don't want to jam it. You just want to be real careful. All that dirt off my fucking... Let's see. Just be real careful. Just be careful not to jam it. And just clip away little by little. Like that. There we go. I suck at clipping toenails. Ignore me. I could not work in a salon. I would get fired the first day. Why'd you clip my nails that way? They look awful. Oh. Okay. Okay, there we go. We can use a file on that one later. That's just because we're going to get that one. Now let's go ahead and get this one. Let's go ahead and get this second one here. Just being real careful not to jam this one. Real nice like. You can never be too careful when doing things. Especially when it comes to your toes. You always want to be real nice and gentle. Like so. Don't want to have an overcut. That's how you jam your toes. That shit hurts. Okay. I'm going to take this biter here and just glide over like that. This should be an ASMR video. ASMR, mommy teaches you how to clip your nails. Clip your nails. Clean your room, damn it. Okay. I shouldn't be talking about cleaning someone's room. My room is just as dirty. Alright, I'll move this down a little bit. I'm a little bit embarrassed. I got a lot of shit stacked up. It's not a mess, it's just piled up. Anyway, well, let's continue. Again, being real nice and gentle, being real careful, and not being real watchful. possible in what we do here. Oh, fuck. Wow. Okay. Let's clip along here. Let's clip like this. Again, being real careful. Being real nice and smooth with it. There we go. And then just do this last pinky toe here. Okay. I believe that about cuts it. Pun intended. Alright. Now we're going to take... Next we're going to take our file. The good one. Not the little tiny skinny flimsy one that comes with the clippers. We're going to take our manly. The man. And use our manly one here. The strong one. I'm going to use the good one here. Let's see. Grab this file to grab out that file so I can use it. There we go. I had to use that one to dig this one out. Not sure if you can see that, but there it is, right there. Sorry guys, I forgot to record my model earlier. So for the first half of the clipping of the toenails, you're gonna see a PDF. I hope that can suffice. It'll have to, because I'm not redoing it. I have to wait till my toenails come back. Alright, so actually we'll just start with the first one that we just did. Okay, get that away. We don't really need that anymore. Put that up there. I know what you're about to say, but Ember, if you're gonna shave off trimmings of your toenails and file it down, shouldn't you have a tray? Well, I most definitely should, but I'm not going to. Just gonna file it down like that. I'm gonna file toenails like so, and just get that shit, that muckly feeling toenail. Muckly looking toenail. Get that cleaned out real nice, like. Yes, I just realized I just fucking scraped my fucking fingernail polish, and now I gotta redo it. But that's okay. We can do that while we do this Handcam video. Clean all that muck out. Get that looking nice and firm. Okay. Get that looking nice and decent. Okay. Get all that filed down, cleaned off. There we go. Okay. Let me file this down like I'm following down prison door bars to escape out of prison. Alright. Alright. Let's get that shit. Get that, all that shit scraped off there from the previous nail color that I had on here. I should be looking righty. Alright, that's good. You see the blood on the tip of that where I jammed it earlier. I was trying not to earlier, just accidents happen. Let's file right in there. They say pain is beauty. Well, this is hurting like a mug. Okay. that's all we're gonna be able to do for that one. And the rest, we're gonna follow that like so. Make it look a little less unpleasant looking. Make it look a lot more pleasing to the eye. Like I said, you're not going to be able to see my model move too much because I'm not facing my model's camera at the moment. I'm facing the hand cam, as you can see. No, I will not be doing a face reveal with the first hand cam. Maybe in the future. Don't even ask, damn it. Hey, followed that one. Let's do this one. Oh, Amber, you're just half-assing it. Shut up. I know what I'm doing, alright? Alright, let's keep doing that up there. Like so. That one's good. That one definitely needed. This one, the pinky toe is the hardest. We're going to just... follow that one a little bit. And work our way over to the other side. And the pinky toe is really easy to break, so we're going to be very careful. We don't really have to do much on that one. Okay. Alright, that toe, that foot is done. Let's move on to the next one. I did not mean to close that. Look, I closed it like a dummy. That's alright. More content for the viewers. Alright, alright. Let's move on to the next foot. And our next toe right here is our right. Here's the left one. We just did that one. We're going to start on this one, the right one. The one that's not jammed. This one looks a lot better. Probably don't even need to file this one that much. I keep scraping off my fucking toenails. It's pissing me off. Fucking phone camera just fell. That's pissing me off even more. Alright. Oh, okay. Alrighty. File that like so. Be careful. Careful. I really am from Kentucky. Alright. Be careful not to fucking... Just be careful not to chip any of this. That one. Now, I know nail salons have little guides and gliders that they can use. I'm poor, so I can't afford none of that. So, but anyway. Alright. Alright. That one's good. go ahead and clean out the sides like that. Scrape all that gunk out of there. Hold on. Grab. This is why multi-tools are so good on manual grabbers. Let's get our grabbers out here. There's a hangnail that we want to get out of here. Pull away. When you little tip for people with hangnails, if you ever get a hangnail right on your toenail or fingernail, don't ever pull to the side. That's how you catch infection and diseases. Pull away, straight out, away like that. That way there's no pain and no blood. A little tip for you. So you grab your hangnail and just yank, pull it straight out. Pull it away from the toenail. Like so. Like that. Alright, little tip for you now. We can just go back to cleaning our toenail. There was a hangnail there from earlier. Alright. Scrape all that out. Don't make fun of me, I got calluses in my toes, alright? There we go. It doesn't have to be truly perfect as long as it's decent looking. Let's go to the next one. I'm just losing fingernail polish all over the place. That's alright. We can redo all of that once we're done here. Let's go ahead and do this one. Ladies, if you're married to a man or your girlfriend, non-binary, whatever you identify your significant other as, tell them to get a multi-tool. Because girls, these shits are manly. They're good for you. They're good. Well, they're not good for you, but they're good. They're good. Well, they are. They are good for you. They're good for you. They're good for use. They're good for you. They're good for you for when you need extra tools laying around the house. So get these multi-tools, ladies. They're useful. Alright, just go around the toe like that. But yeah, get one of these multi-tools. They're good. They're good for you. Alright, let's keep going with this video. Anyway, just go around the toes like that. Like all file all the way around like that. Make sure it's good. That one's good. Mainly, the main purpose is this is to get the ridges out. That way when you paint them, the ridges won't mess with the fingernail polish. Kind of like how I did with my freaking couple of my fingers. Like that one's scraped off. That one's scraped off. The other ones are alright though, so we won't be redoing the other three. But the other two really need to be redone, so we'll go ahead and do that after this. And get these ridges out. Both suck my ridges. I'm Family Guy, you know? Alright. Clean that out there. Got a little bit of dirt right there that came up. That's okay. We can just clean that off. There we go. Let's go back to ridging off that. Okay. This feels really weird on my toenails. Alright. That one's good. Let's go into this one. Don't really need to do much on this pinky toe here. God, my foot's going numb sitting here like this. Okay. And like I said, guys, this video is going to be uncut. And if you see my by the way, if you see my camera shaking, that's because my foot's numb and it's shaking. So anyway, but like I said, this video is going to be uncut, so probably going to be a lot of mistakes not edited out. I'm going to shear that off like that. There we go. Alright, that one's good. Now let's go ahead and start on the first foot. Whew. Alright, we got both toes sheared off. Now, this is the fun part. I know I said I was going to redo these, but I'll do that in another video. Today, we're just going to be doing our toes. Anyway, without any further ado, let's go ahead and get that over with, so that way we can upload this video. Today, we're going to be using this, and then after that dries, we're going to be using this. Uncut and unsensitized. Luckily, it's fast drying, so enjoy this drying process. Let's go ahead and start on the first foot. Let's go ahead and first start on the first foot. Start on the first toe right here. Okay. Amber, if your toe's bleeding, why are you painting them? It's not gonna hurt nothing. I've done it before. No big deal. Just go ahead and paint like so. Just go like that. I'm not gonna try to be too perfect. Like I said, I'm only using one hand, so I'm not gonna be able to be too precise. I use the other hand to make sure I get it just right, though. Okay. That one's good. Looks nice. And then go ahead and start on the second one here. Like Bob Ross, just a little tap here and there. I need some more fingernail polish. Y'all donate. Give me some more polish. Damn it. You're my responsibility. I'm kidding. Alright. So, stay right there. And go ahead. Do this next one like so. Let's go ahead. Right there. Like so. There we go. Just let that one dry. There we go. Get us some more polish. I'm gonna dip our little polish paintbrush. You guys see me? Hello. There. Hello. Alright. Can't really look over there right now. Let's go ahead and move on to the next toe. Wedge right between that one. That hurts, but pain is beauty. Alright. Let's paint that like so. There we go. There we go, mate. There we go. Shit. Alright. There we go. Just let that dry. Like that. There we go. Now we're just gonna sit here while we let those dry. Set that to the side and let that foot dry for a little bit. Okay. That dry for about, I'd say about 5, maybe 10 minutes. Excuse me. While that's drying, I guess I can talk to you guys for a bit. How's you guys' days been, huh? Nice. How's your, I'm gonna talk to you in an Australian accent. How's your capybaras, mate? Your capybaras. How's your Joey's been, huh? Okay. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and let these toes dry, and I'll come back when they're dry. Alright, guys. I think our toenails are dry. Let's go ahead and take a look at them. Wow. I think that looks pretty good, don't you think? Pretty decent. Like I said, I'm not a professional, nor do I wish to be, but look, that's not too bad for a non-professional job, don't you think? And they are, in fact, dry. So, without any further ado, let's go to the other one. We're going to go to the other toe, to the other foot. We're going to do the same thing to it that we did to the other one. Here's this one, just for comparison. Here's the unfinished one, the undone one, and here's the other one way over there. It's, see that little tiny red spot. Alright, ignore the Coca-Cola can. I'm aware my room's a mess. Look, I'm Philian. Okay, I'm kidding. Anyways, go ahead and get this done. So I'm going to upload this video here. Let's go ahead and paint it like so. And like I said, I'm not even going to try to be perfect. I'm just going to get it done. It's going to look, of course I'm going to make it look good, of course, though. I don't want to overdo it with trying to, you know, with the perfection, trying to be perfect. Okay. I think that one looks alright. Okay, move to the next toe. And after this, we're going to move to our left foot again and put our finish on it. Alrighty. That one looks really good. Go ahead and go to the next one. Let's get some more polish. Okay. Foot's shaking. That got it. Ugh, shaking the camera. Alright. Move on to this next toe. Get some more polish. There we go. And then move on to the last toe. Stop shaking, goddammit. Alright. You can see my camera shaking like there's an earthquake in here or something. Ugh. Oh my god. Father, forgive me for I have sinned. I cannot move anything. Okay. And that's good right there. Yeah. There's our pinky toe. That one, that one, that one, and that one. Alright, I'll set that off to the side, and I'll be back as soon as they're done drying. Alright guys, I believe they're done drying. Let's go ahead and check them and see if they're dry and ready to go for the next phase. Yep, they all seem to be dry and ready to go. Now we're going to go ahead and jump to this left one first. I'm going to set this one to this other foot to the side. And we're going to go ahead and go to the next and last phase of this video. We're going to go ahead and be topping off with our clear solution, topical gel solution. It is a glitter, I forgot what I can't read that, small, it's a glitter topical solution, and is not a nail polish. And if you notice how it's hard to tell how watery it looks, that's why it's not a nail polish. It is a glitter topical solution. What do you call it? I can't remember the words. Give me a second. Well, anyway, it's a finish, for lack of a better word. It's a topical solution. Anyway, so we're going to move to this other foot, and with this one, we're going to go ahead and apply our topical solution. So right here, our glitter, our shine. Yes, I took off all my nail polish. It was fucked up so bad to the point to where I just had to take it off. So I went ahead and did that. Let me just set this over here and get started with this one. This first one right here. Go ahead and move like that, inwards, and work our way out like so. Okay. I hate doing my toenails. I hate doing my nails in general. It takes so long. Okay. Alright, that's the first one. You never want to apply too much of this, because that's what happened to my fingernails. I applied too much and it ate my toenails up and just ruined my nail polish altogether. So anyway, let's continue with this one. Keep going and just run over the top like that. There we go. There we go. Look how shiny that's already looking in comparison to what it did look like earlier. Okay. Alright. Next, go to We'll go to the third one. Like so. Just go over it like that. There we go. There we go. That one's done. That was quick. Oh, Ember, you're not supposed to be doing that with that. That's not a topical solution. I assure you it is. Like I said, it is a protectant. It is a barrier. That's what it said on the box when I bought it. And like I said, it is not a polish. It is a topical solution. It is a finish barrier, not a polish. Okay, let's do this last one right here. And do this last one and wedge your finger like that. Grab this little pinky toe. Do that last right there, last bit. Right there. And that one's done. Let's set that off to the side to dry. And I'll be back when those are dry. Alright, those are finally done. Check that out, guys. Check those out. Look how much more shiny these are in comparison to what they were. Look at that. It's hard to see from the camera, but look how shiny. Look how much more light. Look how, there we go, see? See at the toes, see how much more vibrant light. See how much more vibrant light that picks it up there? There we go. Oh yeah. There we go, guys. That's what I'm talking about right there. Alright, now let's go ahead and move to the other one. And we'll do the same with this one, and then we'll go ahead and call it. Alright, let's go ahead and before we start this, look how much more dull this is in comparison to the other one. That one, this one. Alright, let's go ahead and begin. Like so. Oh yeah. Look at that. It's already much more vibrant. It's picking it up. A lot more vibrant colors. A lot more vibrant shine. My foot would stop shaking. Go ahead and mark over it like that. And there we go. There's that one. Go ahead. This one. Ember, how are you so precise and your foot's shaking like that? It takes a lot of skill and practice, baby. That's all I can tell you. A stuttering woman can stutter 100 times a day, but if you teach her how to talk right, if you keep teaching her, eventually she'll learn how to stop stuttering. I said that wrong. If a stuttering woman can stutter 100 times a day, but if you work with her and teach her long enough, you can teach her how to recite the entire encyclopedia in one go. Practice makes perfect, baby. That's how we do it here. I'll just do one final toe. Alright, just like so. That one's done as well. That's the last toe. And I believe that about does it. Let me go ahead and let this dry, and I'll come back. I'll come back to you guys when the last foot is done drying. Alright, guys, they are finally done drying. It took about 5, maybe 10 minutes to do. Yeah. What do you guys think? Comment below what you guys think. This is my first ever hand cam. And yeah. They all seem to be pretty decently good. What do you guys think about it? Let me know below in the comments. Let me know in the comments below. Alright guys, that is going to be it for today's Handcam video. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, smash that like button, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that bell notification so that way you know of every time I upload. And my name is Ember. Thank you so much for watching. I kind of copied Scott on that one. Sorry, Scott. From Kentucky Ballistics. Sorry, Scott. I copied you. Anyway, my name is Ember Fury 109 VT. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. And as always, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace. Wait for my VR to catch up.